Hi, welcome to this quick demonstration of My Game Builder, a tool to allow you to build games for yourself and for your friends online using just a web browser. The tool is free to use and free to share with your friends. You can find the site at mygamebuilder.com. Here we now launch it. So My Game Builder allows you to play games, browse other users' games, or make games. We'll start with a very quick tour of playing some games. Here's the game browser, and you can see here the featured games, and you can go and see some different games that people have made. These are some of the more interesting and complex games that we've added to our gallery of featured games. You can see lots of other games. There's 40 pages in this list of games that people have built and shared with their friends and played. If you want to choose a particular game to play, you can just choose it from the list. Here's an example now of loading and playing a game. We're in here, it's loading the game in. You can see this game has been played almost 800 times and completed and won 17 times. It's a pretty tough game. You can also see high scores down here, various people who have played the game, and also the lowest completion times. Expagulator has done an excellent 88-second completion. So here we can now play a game, and the game controls are pretty straightforward. Up, down, left, right arrow, and then moving and shooting. I won't play too much here, but you get the idea. Normally the games are a little faster, but the video recorder slows down the computer. Going back here now, I can go back to my featured games. I'm going to list here some more games and try this one. We have competitions every month to see who can build the best game on a particular theme. This is the most recent winner, Ice Penguins. Starts with a cutscene which you can build in My Game Builder. And here's the game. This is a kind of maze game where the penguin walks on ice, and so once he starts moving, he can't stop. You build games up using tiles for the graphics. You then add behaviors, and these are what we call actors, and then you create maps where you put the actors onto the map. Let's have a look at how this game was built. I can close up now. I can go in the play game. I can do it from here as well. I could just play the game, or I could choose up here and see more information about how the game was built. Here's a list of tiles, and so I might want to see how the penguin was drawn. I can use the zoom to get a closer idea, and I can change happy penguin, and I can undo changes. Since I'm only viewing the work and I'm not the real owner of this work, I can't save things. I'm just looking in a guest mode, but I can see how people build their own games. Going back to the home page, there I saw the actors, and as you can see I can create my own, these are my tiles. I can create my own tiles as well if I wanted to. These are actors. These are where we take tiles and we add various rules for behavior to them. How they work for animations. So you see here that the penguin blinks very occasionally when it's stationary. You can change how the character behaves in various situations, change its movement patterns, allow it to shoot or not. Then in Map Maker we can take various parts of the various actors, put them on the map and quickly play with them. Make a more complicated game. by putting more things on the screen. The editors are multi-layered, and so I can put multi-layers of activities on. So now the penguin is on ice. So now, if I start and move, you can't stop. And you can add more and more complex pieces to the game. Here, for example, is a actor which pushes in a direction. So you can see how the games are built up in this way. Again, we have tiles for the graphics, actors where you add behavior, and maps where you choose how the behavior will, how the actors are put together for a game. You'll also see that, for example, here is the cutscene, and using the inspect tool we can see that that was starting to the next map when the player reached that part. You can also play games in the editor, so it's very easy to quickly try out pieces of the game. So that's a quick tour of how games are put together. Let's start, create an account, and see how it works.